also big news about DNA, unknown DNA that was found in Nancy Guthrie's home. Moments ago, I spoke with Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos about it. Sheriff Nanos, I want to first talk to you about the DNA that you are testing. You have unknown DNA that you have found, DNA that does not match anybody in the Guthrie family, does not match anybody working for Nancy Guthrie inside her home. This sounds like this could be a significant lead.
Well, we found DNA and we eliminated some people, yes. And yes, it's significant when we find somebody that certainly matches that for sure. But right now, there's a lot of significant leads we're working. I think that video was very key to us, and we're tracking down some things there too. So we as of what's today? I'm sorry, it's Friday. So as of Wednesday, we had over 18,000 leads here. The FBI had some 15,000 leads there. We put that video out, and in less than a couple hours, we had almost another 5,000 leads.
Wow.
We're probably close to 50,000 today, but we want those leads. We need those leads. We need people to keep calling us and sending us things, and because that's what's going to solve this case.
Presumably, you've run that DNA against CODIS, which is the database for people who've been convicted of crimes and did not find a match.
I don't know where they're at, but correct. We have no match. I don't know how. There's a lot of work to do with DNA and splitting it and mixtures and different things, way above my grade. I just allow my team. They deal with this stuff all the time. They're the experts, the FBI as well, and we let them come to us and tell us what it is they need, and we help them with that.
Did you find this DNA inside the house or outside the house?
I can't go there. I'm sorry.
But it was near the house. I mean, it wasn't, at some random place 2 miles away.
Well, the DNA we worked with was the DNA from that house the morning we went out and processed that crime scene.
You, obviously, this door cam video was a huge, significant breakthrough for you. Are you also working on retrieving video from the Nest cameras that were inside Nancy Guthrie's home or perhaps in other places on her property?
Yeah, I won't say where they were located, but I will say this. Yes, we had several cameras that we took and gave. That's part of the story was the sheriff's holding back from the FBI or block. That's furthest from the truth. I don't know where that comes from. We came in that morning on Sunday or Monday morning, I guess it is now, took our evidence. My team says we're going to send ours to the lab. It's a lab we use. They're in Florida now, but I think years ago they may have been in Arizona. I don't know. They put in a bid every year or every couple of years, and they win it. They're a good lab. They've done great work for us, solved cases before. FBI has a great lab. They've solved some cases for us. That wasn't the issue here. The issue was we submitted our evidence from that crime scene to there. We also had some hard evidence, what I consider hard, physical cameras, phones, computers, things like that. And we knew the FBI has the best resources for those items to be analyzed. And that morning, people say, oh, you waited too long to call. We called them that morning, 8 o'clock. They immediately said, Sheriff, whatever you need. And they were attached to it. In fact, you just have to look at the press conferences that day, or I think it was Tuesday, the day after. Who's standing behind me? The FBI. Right. The next press conference, FBI. So we have a relationship here with the FBI that is not just vital to the FBI. It's not just vital to my department. It is vital to this community. And that relationship has lasted for 30, 40 years, as far as I know. We've always sent people to work in their building with their agents. They've had people at our place to work with us. To suggest that this sheriff would tell the FBI no on anything, that's crazy.
So these reports that we have gotten that the FBI is frustrated, that they feel you're not cooperating, are completely false.
I agree. They're completely false. At this local level, I don't know what's going on in Washington. I respect Washington because they have a job to do too. That's my team's, my FBI team here locally. That's their boss, and they have the right to make decisions as bosses. I have bosses too. That's my community. And so we sit down with their local leadership here, the SAC and the ASAC from Phoenix and Tucson, and we talk about these things. I've spent more time talking to you, probably 10 times more, than talking to the SACs about this DNA going to their lab or our lab. It was nothing more than simply a matter of, I have a lab that has all of our evidence. They have our markers for the family and people we want. Maybe it's the landscaper or the pool guy. All of those there. Why would I send? And then we had another crime scene up at a scene we did a search warrant on. All of that stuff went to our labs. And so when they brought me the glove that was found some 2 miles away, they said, we'll send it to our lab. I said, well, why do that? Let's just keep it all in one place.
Keep it all in one place. Okay, we should say for our audience that the SAC is the special agent in charge of the FBI.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.